Last time we were out on a job with Trapper Mike, he showed us all about the conibear set and the caster mound set. Today we got something a little bit different. Mike, where are we at? What we got going?
Well, we're down here at one of our local bays, and the Marina here has had a problem with some beavers in the past. The beavers have literally built the lodge underneath their dock, and they're uplifting the dock. Now we got some major power lines that are running through here. They're now a total nuisance where they could be affecting the power cables, and the dam here, or the lodge, is just overpowering everything else in the area right now.
You talk about nuisance. That's something that you can go to the DEC with, the Department of Environmental Conservation.
Yes. The DEC, they'll go ahead and they'll issue us a permit to come out if it is a nuisance beaver during the off season. You need a 15-foot radius away from the lodge to be trapping beaver. But being a nuisance beaver and causing this much problems, I'm able to make sure I cleared it with the DEC to damage the lodge, remove the lodge, and set traps within the 15 feet range.
Mike is quick to point out that these beavers have a feeding area on the other side of the dock. Their lodge is built using discarded branches from feeding, held together with mud and insulated with cattails. When it comes to building and maintaining their structures, beavers have an instinct to fill in gaps and smooth things out, something we'll touch on a bit later. For now, let's see just how sturdy this lodge really is.
Is that okay for me to walk on, or?
Oh yeah. No, yeah? This thing is
that's
pretty
well built.
Pretty solid lodge.
All right, here we go. All right. Oh, wow, look at that. That's not your average treehouse.
Okay, so now over here is where I'll be doing my foothold trap with a caster mount set. Putting that caster gland up in here on this mound, and within an hour, that beaver that lives here is gonna smell that, be very upset, come over here and want to see what's going on.
Big pile beaver lore from Jeff Dunlap. This is the magic stuff, right, Mike?
That is the magic stuff. You cannot go wrong with it.
It's the second beaver job we've been a part of. Is this something that you regularly do?
This is something that we're trying to build the company up and doing a lot more jobs with. There's a big need nowadays because the beaver population has grown so much with not being so many fur harvesters out there anymore and fur trappers. We're not out to kill off the beaver population. We're here to let the wildlife coincide with the public, but when they become a nuisance, we need to be able to handle them properly. It's really not just to remove the animal, but we're controlling the population for it doesn't spread any disease or anything, which could affect the beaver population way more than any of us coming in here and trapping. Okay, so now I'm just making sure I got my trap at the right level that I want it. Close this all off to be able to funnel the beaver into this location. He's been coming up here at night and patching stuff. So what I'm gonna do is mess this up a little bit right here, because this is just gonna make him mad, and he's gonna wanna fix this. Don't hesitate to give us a call, even if you're not even sure if it's a beaver or not. We'll be able to inspect all your ponds, overflows, you name it. If there's a beaver there, we'll be there.
You heard the man. If there's a beaver there, we'll be there.
We stuck around to see if any beavers would inspect the caster mount. Just as Mike said, it was within the hour. It only took about 15 minutes for us to get a fleeting glimpse of this guy. He disappeared not too long after. But later that night, just as Mike predicted, this beaver funneled right through his path, and with a quick snap of the conibear trap, in Mike's words, Beaver down. The next day, Mike brought back the nearly 51-pound beaver. It's only a matter of time before our trapper gets the rest.
That wraps it up for us. As for Mike, he'll be checking the cameras, the traps, and eventually clean up all of this. Anyway, I'm Matt Miller, and we'll see you at the next job. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out all our other videos and to subscribe to get all of our content in your feed at Town & Country Pest Solutions.